What's up, everybody? This is skycedi.
I'm Becky.
And today we have a very long-awaited video where Becky and I decided to actually take a DNA test. I think for a while, at least with me, a lot of people have been asking me to actually do a video on this, and so I'm excited to finally be able to bring it. I've never ever had a DNA test done.
Never.
And yeah, we're going to literally look at the results with you guys, okay? So this is gonna be like real-time reaction.
Yeah, I'm actually so nervous. I don't even know why.
I'm not as nervous.
Really?
Yeah, but I am very curious because, to be honest, I don't know too much about, I guess, like the depths of my roots or genes or anything like that. I'm not too familiar.
But it'll be very interesting to figure this out. First, we'll tell you just how we came across this DNA test. There was a brand called YouWho that reached out to me, and they were just like, hey, you know, we see what you do, and we were wondering if you would like to take this DNA test. We're a new company launching in Korea. And so I said, okay, yeah, I didn't really put much thought into it, honestly. I was like, sure, yeah, why not? Basically, they sent us a box, and inside they had 2 bottles. One that you're supposed to spit into, which is not very attractive, but you spit into it and then you put this preservative kind of liquid in it, shake it all up, and then you just mail it back to them. And then they put the results, and then they let you know when the results come out, and it comes out on the homepage.
Yeah.
You log in so you can see your results, and that's what we're gonna do today.
It was pretty quick. I think we got our
really
results
fast.
in
Couple
definitely
days.
definitely about a week's time. I'm personally a little curious to see how much of my ancestry or how much of, I guess, my genetic makeup they can really trace, because from what I understand, a lot of DNA tests are not all the same. Some tests have more of a focus in certain like geographical regions as far as like your genes or your genetic makeup, from my understanding. So I'm a little curious about this because it is a Korean company.
Yeah.
And so we'll see how much they can find out with my genes, you know?
Okay.
I guess both of our genes, really.
I guess so.
Right? I guess the Asian side, you know, they got it down locked.
Like, why did even we want to take this test?
Yeah.
Because I think it's very easy for some people to feel okay and comfortable without really knowing, right?
Yeah.
You can easily find in your own identity, like, yeah, well, I'm African American, and you can create that as your identity, or just be like, I'm American, I'm British, right? But even if we look farther back in these countries, especially, there's a lot of history, and there's not really one ethnic DNA gene pool that every single person is coming from. And for people like us who are really interested in our own history, being mixed as we are and not really saying solidly, I'm from this gene pool, I'm from this gene pool, it adds a little bit of more question about your identity and who you are. And so this is quite, I feel, I don't know, significant,
Yeah.
you know? And I feel especially in the United States, there's so much of this racism and this ethnic struggle that we see all the time. And I don't know if this is gonna even like give you clear answers, whatever that could look like, because ethnicity and DNA and culture is very mixed up and complicated. But it will at least give you, I feel, a sense of like almost authority on your own self. Like, yeah, well, this is where I draw my lines from. This is where I'm from. And we talk about these kind of things all the time. So if anything, it just gives us more of a footing.
Yeah.
Right? When we talk about ourselves and we discuss these kind of topics. I'm very keen to know your mix.
As far as I know, I am half black and half Korean. That's how I introduce myself, or whenever the question comes up, that's what I say.
Right.
But more specifically, my mom is Korean. As far as I know, she's like full-blooded Korean. My father is African American, and his breakdown, as far as I know, is 75% African American and 25% Native American. I'm 12.5% Native American, 37.5% African American, and 50% Korean. But that might all change today.
That could all change, yeah. Here's another thing. Also with Korea, we say that we're very like homogenous. But in reality, there are actually a lot of mixed Korean with mixed Japanese or Chinese living here in Korea who call ourselves full Korean. But if you look historically, because of the invasions or all kinds of factors, you are gonna find people who are not really 100% this Korean gene. So who knows? Maybe I'm a bit Kazakh.
You think so?
I don't know.
All right, so before we discover what our genetic makeup is.
Okay.
Let's do a little guessing.
You wanna guess?
Yeah, like as far as like what region do you think we're from? So, judging from your parents, I mean, your mom obviously is from Korea. And
But I don't know how far back that goes. I know my grandfather was from an island. He was an island.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He was from Ulleungdo.
oh,
Like
that
small
that in Korea?
island, yeah.
oh, okay.
Small island in Korea from a very wealthy family.
So, like your father, what color hair did he have? I mean, I know it's
Now it's gray. He had kind of
nothing wrong
like
with that, Mr. White.
reddish brown, I think.
Reddish brown,
Irish.
Irish, maybe. I think there's a little bit of Irish in you.
Oh, really?
Right? You can't really tell with you, but maybe judging from your father. So I would say a little bit Irish up in
No, I
there.
don't think Irish. I feel maybe more
Maybe like 10%.
Scottish.
Scottish.
I don't. What is that?
Scottish.
Scottish?
This is the Scottish accent.
I don't think it is. I don't think my dad's Irish.
Oh, okay.
But my grandma on my dad's side did have red hair. She did have red hair.
Irish? No.
I don't know. Okay. You.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way you could tell with me.
You are Cherokee, Native American.
Think so?
And you are also. Let's take a little bit of a look at you. Maybe.
It's the cheekbones.
I know you have like because you have
Cheekbones.
very like strong features. Ethiopian?
Do you think so? I've gotten
I
that
had,
actually.
One of my professors was Ethiopian. And he had like
That would
a
be
long,
cool.
like a long face.
Yeah, yeah.
You have a rather long face.
I don't know if I got I guess the length of my head, the length of my face from my dad's
Your
side.
big head.
Yeah, I mean, I think I just have a big head. It's just a one-off situation.
Koreans also have very big heads.
So basically, the results are in the website.
Oh,
We have
mine's
our own-
downloading.
Oh gosh.
I clicked it.
Oh gosh. So I'm gonna download mine.
Oh my gosh, I'm so anxious.
All right.
YouWho! This is it. Okay.
Oh gosh, this is in Korean.
I'm so nervous.
All right. So you want to go first?
No, you go first.
Okay, I'll go first.
No, I'll go first.
Okay, go ahead.
Should I go first?
Yes.
Whoa, I'm a big mixture. Holy smokes!
3 different continents.
That is really weird. I'm kind of having a bit of a shock right now.
Really?
Yeah. So it breaks down what percentage. So basically, you can see there are certain ethnic lines. You know, like I guess they have like Caucasian, then you've got like the Mongoloids.
Yeah.
Right. So you have this breakdown of this. So it actually tells you which percentage of then individual like country and the people group there.
So this is what? So Southeast Asia is about, I guess your Asian side is about 55.36.
55.36%, right. So it breaks down to 11% of the Korean bloodline, 5% of the Japanese bloodline, Siberia and Russia, 13%. We have Myanmar, Indonesia, Singapore, Vietnam, Cambodia, Malaysia. Those make up altogether 12%. And then I've got Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, and Mongol, which makes up 12%. Then if we go to the European side, so I have more Asian side than European. European is 38%. And that breaks down to Russia, Hungary, Ukraine, Slovenia, which is really like, small percentage. And then Finland is 13%. And then Balkan and Romania.
So your dad must have a little bit of like some of the Asian,
Yeah.
genes.
Whoa. How?
We're all mixed up.
Oh, it keeps going. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. I mean, there's like infinitesimal little percentages of like Greece, Croatia, Macedonia, like these little percentages. Then I have the, Ashkenaz. That was very surprising to me, the Jewish Ashkenaz. And then Spain. Then we head over to America. You've got Puerto Rico. Hey, Puerto Rico, Colombia, Mexico, and Ecuador.
Nice. Like literally, you're from everywhere pretty
small
much.
Percentage.
Except Africa.
I have nothing African.
That's where I come in. Let's take a look at mine. So we'll start with the Southeast Asian, the Asian side. So we've got Korean and Japanese makes up about almost 20%, so 18.47%, with Korean coming in at 12.27%, and then Japanese at 6.2%. Let's see, we have Southeast Asia, and then so we have Myanmar at 7.13%. I mean, I won't go through everything. We have Indonesia, Vietnam, Singapore, And then Malaysia.
Very similar to mine then. So the Asian group is quite similar.
Right, so that's about 17.12%. And then we have Mongolia at 10.69%, Siberia at 8.62%, and then I have Chinese. Yeah,
that's very interesting.
About 3% of that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And
you also have Taiwan.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, 0.08%. Okay, so Africa.
This is so interesting.
Yeah, Africa makes up 32.99%, so 33%. And then Sahara.
Okay, so it breaks it down. Hey, Ethiopia.
20.69%.
Yes. What did I say? I had a feeling.
Yo, that's dope.
I had a feeling.
That is dope, yo.
Ethiopia. Oh,
nice. Okay.
Surprise.
So we
Gambia,
have
Nigeria, Kenya, and then Chungang Africa.
Yeah, so
Central Africa.
Yeah, all of those other breakdowns are a lot smaller. So like Gambia is like 4%, and then it gets lower from there. That's crazy.
I had a
So
feeling.
mostly Ethiopian, and then we have
America.
So the Native American side. Let's see.
Whoa. Okay, so it's just American side, right? So you have Haiti. You also Haiti.
Haiti.
So you have some Haiti, Mexico, Peru, Puerto Rico, and Dominican Republic.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. So this isn't like actual Native American per se.
No, I guess yeah. Wow.
Dang. So I got some Hispanic up in me.
So interesting.
Wow. And then yeah, others about 2.64%. This is so crazy.
This is very fascinating. That was DNA test.
Are you satisfied with the results? Are you confused?
I'm confused.
Do you have an identity crisis now?
I feel like always.
You got some questions for your parents?
Some piece in me always felt like I always felt like, oh yeah, probably like Irish, Scottish, something back there. 0.
Yeah.
I'm very surprised.
That's crazy.
So essentially, what this is saying is my entire ancestry, everything has been a complete mix.
Yeah.
There's no strong leaning anywhere, not even on Korean side.
Right.
For me.
Right.
No strong leaning. On one
Yeah.
genetic
I mean,
pool.
for me, I'm a little more defined, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm kind of split up into thirds, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Well, that was very interesting. I don't know what to really do with this information except, just kind of like dwell on it.
This is too much. There, like, you can't say to somebody like, yes, I am this. This.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it really goes to show that everybody is really a mix of like many different things and people and places, and so it's really cool because I think that really, to me at least, it confirms that humanity is at the end of the day one human race. At the end of the day, I think it's the culture and the self-awareness and your identity that you have in terms of like just being confident in who you are. That's what matters the most. Nobody's better than the other person. Everyone has their origins. It's just really cool. It's mind-blowing.
That is actually really cool.
I guess that's that, man. I think this was, an interesting thing for us to do and to try.
This is definitely interesting.
Right, and not to say that this is the end-all be-all of, genetic testing or DNA testing, but this was a good start for really just us examining where we came from. There's many different DNA tests out there, but this is a pretty cool one to try.
And if you're in Korea, this is a nice one and you can try it out. It's called YouWho. You can go to youwho.co, C-O. And like I said, if you're in Korea, this is probably a option for you. You can check them out and see what your genetic breakdown is.
Yeah. Guys, let us know what you think of the results, and let us know also if you ever took a DNA test and what you thought about it. Were you shocked? Was it something that you felt like wasn't necessarily accurate? Let us know in the comments below. We'll be very interested to hear what you guys have to say. All right, guys, make sure you subscribe to this channel. We are a half Korean creative couple here in Seoul, and we make a lot of video content about culture. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, click that notification bell, like this video, share it, follow us on social media, and we'll see you guys in the next video. And remember, to always seize the day.
Peace.